Hard-working Americans are what make this country strong. Truckers log over 139 billion miles a year rolling across America. And they're thirsty too. Those big rigs consume over 54 billion gallons of fuel every year. That's billion with a B. This is Bert Newman Sr., CEO of Professional Transportation Partners.
The large quantity of gallons that truck drivers buy, most people think of gallons in their car when they buy maybe 20 gallons. These guys buy 100, 110 gallons at a pop. And that runs into today's prices $300.
If only all those long-haul drivers were honest Americans. You see, not all those 54 billion gallons of fuel is paid for.
We've been broken into our high-speed diesel pumps 4 times in the last year and a half, and they damaged the dispensers and tore up doors and basically destroyed pumps, trying to get in them to hotwire them to steal diesel.
Recently we had a case in Fayette County where we had several thefts, commercial thefts of gasoline. 2 semi-trucks in tandem would pull up to the opposite sides of the pump, and while they were concealing the pump from the cameras, they would compromise the pump itself, and then they would pump the gasoline, the diesel fuel, and put everything back in place and be gone. And we've also had a conviction.
Hi, my name is David Jacobs. I'm your narrator. I'm also the National Sales Manager for FlintLoc Security. And in our shop is the solution for fuel theft from your pumps. This is where we manufacture the FlintLoc Security Alarm System. Now let's go inside and meet the rest of the team. This is W.H. Burkhalter. They call him Berkey around here. He's the founder of FlintLoc Security.
I started in 1983 hauling fuel and gasoline and did that for several years, and I was approached to start a pump shop, rebuild shop. And we called that Holly's Pump Shop. And in 2006, we were contacted by a major truck stop to try to stop fuel theft, come up with an idea.
I have had my own security business for the past 19 years. I also have a degree in electronics engineering, as a matter of fact.
Of the 3,000 plus units we have in the field today, it has not lost any fuel.
It takes about an hour to finish the first one, and after that about 45 minutes for each one after that. I am going to arm it. But you see the AC power is coming back up. It's going through its segment check, which every pump does to make sure that everything's working correctly. As soon as the segment check stops, it'll be fully functional with the alarm on.
We have an opportunity to go around the world because it is UL listed, US and Canada. The ATEC for Europe is done. We are already in the United States and Mexico.
I'm in Longview, Texas at Kyle's Quick Stop, also corporate office of B&J Equipment. They've just recently installed a FlintLoc pump alarm system. Now let's go inside and see what they have to say.
FlintLoc came down, they did a demo for us in our office and really liked the product. FlintLoc compares in maintenance, virtually maintenance free to date. We have had no service issues for the units that we have installed.
A good thing about the FlintLoc alarm system is that whenever a pump goes down, it shows here on the register, and it doesn't matter if a cashier is here or not, it still shuts the power down to the pump.
And FlintLoc ties directly into the power. So if anything is hindered inside that pump, it will kill the power to the dispenser before anything else can be damaged. This is something I recommend on every gas pump, not just truck and high volume dispensers, but your local traffic and your regular everyday gas pumps out front.
Fuel prices affect everybody, especially the independent owners. I'm here in Nashville, Tennessee at the corporate headquarters of Professional Transportation Partners, and they provide the best products at the best prices to their members, and that includes the FlintLoc pump alarm system.
Well, I think it'd be basically true that independents do not have the wherewith financially to be able to afford systems that will stop theft as much as the chains do. But they have to react, and eventually they have to get a system in, or they're not going to keep up with the industry at all.
The pump alarm is the station owner's best friend. It demands accountability from the station managers. Remember, accountability reduces your liability.
I've seen the FlintLoc pump alarm system work and how it can, once the pump is compromised, the alarm would be activated, and that's a preventative tool that the service stations could be using to prevent the theft of the fuel.
FlintLoc is really, it's an ingenious idea. It's ahead of its time as far as security system on the dispenser.
If your business is selling fuel, you know how much you're losing to fuel theft. You know how much you could be saving with a FlintLoc pump alarm. Stop fuel theft. Call FlintLoc today.
Like Dan just said, you know how much you're losing to fuel theft. So unless you have one of these big guys guarding your pumps, call FlintLoc today. FlintLoc Pump Alarm Systems. Take control.